This absolute mad lad thinks that you can stop guns with baseball bats. What's going on, everybody? How you doing? It's recently been pointed out to me that I run my channel and my stuff like a really, really bad business without a PR person, and that's really what it is. It's a really, really bad business because it doesn't make any money. Though I greatly appreciate the comment saying it's... Will you get back here? Though I greatly appreciate the interest. Now, we are going to talk about this follow-up to 3 weeks ago's video. But first I want to mention all this stuff going on, everything going red, aside from my chair and my PS4 controller. I realized looking at some older videos that my setup and everything actually seemed clearer when it was in red. It's more bright and seems nicer to look at, so I'm gonna mess around with the red again and possibly every year change to a different color every year of the channel. This is the first full year. This has been a full year of this channel as of I believe April 7th, April 14th. So I'm scaling up. I'm gonna try and be a little bit more professional. You know, live up to the meme. I even have a dead red meme. Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Get out the way. Get out the way.
Yeah.
Get out the way.
So as many of you know, I live in southern New Jersey, right across the bridge from Philadelphia. So I'm only about a half hour away from Pennsylvania in general. And I've heard for a long time, for many years now, that there is a massive drug problem in Pennsylvania, specifically Philadelphia, but in Pennsylvania nonetheless. And boy, am I starting to believe it. So about 3 weeks ago, I made a video about a school district in Pennsylvania that decided to give buckets of rocks to their classrooms to defend them against guns. And today, it was announced that a different school district in Pennsylvania is giving the teachers miniature baseball bats that they will have locked up in their rooms for those emergencies. I mean, all the criticism that the other guy got, and they're still going through with this. In the video I made before, I made this joke. This overall plan also includes plans to install umbrella holders full of twigs in every classroom to combat night violence. That's it, everybody. I've said this before, but I am quitting the channel. I'm going to sell the channel, and I am going to pursue what I'm destined for, which is being psychic. Yes, yes. I can see it. All right, that was really dumb. Sorry about that. Back to the video. So I can't remember the exact length that they claimed that these bats are going to be, but I believe they said 18 inches. And by the pictures, it looks like it's about 18 inches. Now, the plan is that the teachers will have these bats locked up in their classrooms, and they will, I guess, fumble around with their keys and try and unlock the bats when a school shooter storms into the room. Good plan. Let's see how that works. Good day, class. Today we're going to be learning about the alphabet. Oh my, that man has a gun. Where's my keys? My keys right here. You get the desk drawer. Just what's... I got... You see, I don't think that worked so well. Let's try it with a bucket of rocks. Good day, class. Today we're going to be learning about number... Yeah, see, I might be crazy, but I think the rocks actually worked better. I mean, at least with a handful of rocks, you have multiple shots. You stand a better chance of landing a nice hit. Whereas with the mini bat, I mean, you have to run across the room at them. Or throw the mini bat, in which case it would have been better to have multiple rocks. I mean, why didn't they just give them a full-length bat? At least they have, you know, a little bit more reach with a full-length bat. What would that get you? Another foot or two? And a lot more weight to swing? I mean, is there thought that they wouldn't kill the shooter by smacking them in the face with a mini bat, but they'll kill them if they use a real bat? I mean, I feel like you shouldn't be worried about the shooter, so I don't think that's the reasoning, so why wouldn't they just give them a freaking bat? And I'm honestly still really confused as to why they would give them such a close combat weapon. If you're gonna give them something like that, you might as well just buy all the teachers tasers. I get that you don't want the kids getting a hold of it and tasing each other, but I feel like you'd have just as much luck locking up a taser as you will locking up a little bat. I mean, I guess that's the plan. The teachers would lock the miniature bat in their desk, but aren't those locks like really easy to pick? Can't you just like yank real hard on the drawer and break most of those drawers locks off? Anyway, enough with the newsy part of this. Let's get to the meat of the show and let's see what people are saying. Rocks, bats, how about magic wands? I mean, personally, I don't mess with the dark arts, but I get it. A school system in Pennsylvania arms its teachers with mini baseball bats to combat active shooters. How can we allow these morons to teach our kids? It's mind-blowing. Well, in America, school is more about memory than actual learning. Pennsylvania teachers given baseball bats to remind them to fight back against school shooters. What could possibly go wrong? Impromptu batting practice during class. Baseball bats and a bucket of rocks. Ridiculous. And then it's just a link to the article that for some reason on Fox News and on ABC and all that, they have this video of Trump talking, but it has nothing to do with this actual situation. It's just another situation where Trump was talking about gun violence. Trump has no connection to these schools making these stupid freaking decisions. I mean, according to Fox News, it's a video from when the president met with governors to discuss mass shootings and his idea to have teachers trained with firearms to defend kids. I guess that's the connection because it's about school shootings, but that's what the whole conversation's been about. I don't feel like this clip is that relevant. It almost feels like just a reason to put Trump in the article. Republicans take money from books and buy toys so teachers can take a small bat to a gunfight. Okay, so it's the Republicans' fault. Students need not to worry about school shooters in Erie, Pennsylvania, since the teachers are now all armed with mini baseball bats. Feel better, Mom. Libs keep your children safe. Okay, wait a minute. Is it the left or the right that's responsible for this? Because now I'm here on both sides. Or is it possible that stupidity isn't a partisan issue? District wants teachers to bring little clubs to a gunfight. How stupid are the Middle Creek Township Superintendent? Must be the stupidest man on the... Okay, stupidest? This is by far one of my favorites that I saw. The Pennsylvania School District arms teachers with mini baseball bats. So it's Keystone Cops defense training. Now I love this because it's Abbott and Costello. Classic! You hear me? I said it's classic. Ha, didn't know that was coming, did you? It's a really bad microphone, so I don't use it. LOL. The Eagles, Sixers, and Villanova are giving the people of Pennsylvania way too much confidence in 2018. Y'all win a couple championships, and now y'all are ready to show up to gunfights with mini baseball bats? Now, to be fair, Philadelphia fans have shown up to bigger fights with much less for some freaking reason. Not always the brightest crowd. Not the worst, but definitely not always the brightest. Pennsylvania is so progressive. Mini baseball bats and buckets of rocks. What will they think of next? I'm really hoping this was sarcasm. It feels like sarcasm. Part of me wishes and wonders what could have been. These bats might work for Donald Trump, but they're far too small in the hands of regular adults.
Yeah. Get out the way. Get out the way.
I'm going to stop this here. I feel like I've said everything new that I can. I mean, everything I said in the last video pretty much applies to the same topic. And rather than rehash it, I think I'm just going to end it here. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what you thought, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching.